So we're just gonna go. We're gonna go, and people can join as they can. All right, I'll give you a quick layout of our land. This is the forest.
This is the forest.
Yep. So from this door, if you hang a right,
What is that over there on our left?
that is the freaking family market thingy. Place to sell wood
What
chips. We go
Okay.
this way. We are at
In
our
the jail?
headquarters.
Oh, I thought that was our headquarters back there.
I mean, it's our whole company right now, but this is temporary. I mean, this will always be our headquarters. Just a little random storage, just some chainsaws there. For the
Has
moment,
anybody ever flipped the quarter over?
yes. For the moment, we were storing some logs there. We're just pulling in here in the cranes, unload them.
Does that crane work good?
I have not used it. He used it, took a while. Wood chips, when we're going to be storing wood chips, we're going to go here. There's a pile there because we found the trailers that you drop off actually won't dump wood chips into sell points.
Okay.
That gate there leads to the 2 farm fields we have in case somebody wants to do farming and not lumber but still want to play.
Nice, nice. Oh, is this that map? That map you were on? Oh, yes. It's exactly getting in the trees.
All right, that's the fuel station in front of us. I do have a project for us today. This truck don't turn very good.
Whoa, whoa.
Nope. Oh, and just because I went by it kind of fast, I need to make sure you read the sign. Okay.
Hold on, let me get out over here so I can read it.
And we pretty much have a company uniform that wasn't set, but so far, you, me, and Mr. Brobles have all kind of dressed the same, like a cowboy hat and like the vest and stuff, without trying. So unofficial.
Well, it's the best character. I mean,
That is true.
I have used the same character since Farm Simulator 1826.
Believe it. All right, so where our current site is, and this is, I think, where we're gonna. Okay, you can turn anytime. Need to install front weight on this truck. So where we're heading now is planning on being our new, like, lumber yard, where we'll actually store lumber and stuff like that. And very close to it will also be like a whole little production town we're gonna build. So all the production.
So you want to clear out over this left area here?
Yeah, up here. You'll see. I have it marked, and you're probably starting to see all the green boogers everywhere.
Ah!
So this is just a little parking area so we don't block the road. We just kind of finished it at the end. So we didn't get a chance to get everything moved. But to the left there is, or in front of me now, that's the area we've been working on clearing. But I think our first project of the night, and you can drive down there and there's a little turnaround we built. It's going to be, we have to figure out the exact, probably right here. We are going to build a road. By build a road, I mean take the stump grinder and grind a road. Clear area. And we have a bridge mod, and we are going to build a bridge across this for quicker, better access to our headquarters.
Oh, yes. So we thinking bridge across there. You think from like the corner of that back lot there? by the Cooper.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably like straight ahead, right between the maintenance shed and our headquarters office.
Okay.
Is the
Sounds
thought, but we
good.
can adjust, left and right as we need to, or if it's easier. And if the bridge mod don't work, then I'm just gonna level the land out there and make a land bridge.
We can lay some trees across the creek until it's full of, oh man, there's a crevasse.
The other option would be a bridge here as well, straight over there, and not have to do this little extra drive.
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't work straight across there, we can always find another place where the ground is stable enough to build a bridge.
So yeah, so it's either there or, like I said, kind of right here, and we'll build 2 bridges, kind of over. Is the plan? Future plans will be maybe like a subdivision area or some sort of like little podunk town we can build up, clear out, and place some buildings down. Obviously, a huge production system like carpentries, multiple sawmills, and decent sized wood storage for us. And
Have you built a work camp yet?
this is it right here.
Where the house is for all the employees?
You're not paid to be in a house. You're paid to work. Just don't cash your check this week because, like I said, we're at $420 right now, so I probably can't. All my checks are going to bounce. We're currently going to sell all logs at either place we can sell them. If the price is really close, the closest one. And wood chips we're going to store because they're like going to have another $1,000 value in January.
Oh, okay, yeah. Fair enough.
The PawPaw looks like he's just getting the rest of the mods downloaded. Doesn't have a headset yet. He's got a splitter coming in tomorrow for it. I'm going to see if he can at least be able to hear us. Like, we can come in to hear me talking. It'd be easier than me trying to type.
Yes.
But I will make whatever adjustments I need to.
Concessions.
So yeah, them trailers over here, I got them because I thought it'd be cool to drop them off, like, when we're a little deeper in the woods to...
Oh, is this truck over here to the rollback? Which one's the rollback?
Right here, the 2 trailers to the left that are on the ground, the orange one and the blue one.
Yeah, what's the truck that hauls them? Is it that green one behind us?
They go to these trailers here.
Oh, okay.
But you can't dump into the sell points or the silos with them for whatever reason. So I thought about pulling them out, but I think we're still going to keep them. And
so you're gonna sell them through storage or something?
Yeah, I think what we'll end up doing more or less is using like one of them like out when we're a little further in or further out in the woods, and like when we make ones that we're going to chip and we cut them in half, we can put them in there and then bring them up here to the wood chipper. And then I'll just have to get another trailer once we can afford it, once the company's not going bankrupt, to load up.
Oh yeah.
Because we do have one dump truck over here. So.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Very nice.
The vehicle. So on the 2 little stump grinders here, we have 2 of them. One of them, the front piece says gadget, and the other one is the one that does like the tillage and stuff. The gadget one just lets you make the 2 tracks, and it rips up stumps, but it won't destroy the ground. This here is a brush cutter.
Use the gadget one to make the road?
No, we'll probably use the tillage. We'll probably use the tillage road, so it kind of looks like over here. That's what I used right here.
Oh, okay.
And then this equipment here is for cutting down bushes and crap.
I don't know.
I think that's about it. We have 2 excavators with different kind of claws. We have 2 of the whatever tree harvesters, whatever they're called, and then we have the big overhead front loader to load logs, just in case someone don't like the excavators and prefer the front loader.
Yeah. Alright. Thank you.
And there is another one of them roll-off dumpster trailers up here to the left in front of the low boy. An automatic start is turned off, so you have to start and turn off the vehicles. Not sure. I don't remember putting this over here. I'm gonna try to get this back on this side. To be honest with you, we could probably take one of these to the freaking headquarters.
Yeah, you probably don't need 2 over here right now.
Yeah, one could probably go to the headquarters for sure. We do still have some equipment back at the shop that we can also get over here too as needed.
Alright.
Whether it's driving or the low boys. Even though we did find one issue last time with the low boys, it was really weird. Like we'd load up all the stuff and he would see it, and then as soon as we strapped it down and started driving, he wouldn't see the vehicle. So I actually had to get in each vehicle and get out of it. And if I had an attachment, I had to detach it and reattach it.
Oh, nice.
So,
It's like, sounds like my garage.
right. So we might end up actually selling one of the low boys too anyway, just for some money. Might not need to, but I don't want to do it yet.
Alright. Sweet.
And welcome, PawPaw. I know you might not be able to talk right now, waiting to get your stuff for your mic, but at least if you can hear us, then that makes it a little easier for me to explain anything to you.
Yes.
I do like the rain in this game. The rain looks pretty decent.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Except it's
Not
weird
bad at
that
all.
it doesn't really bounce off the water, the top of the water. It just
Doesn't
goes,
leave.
yeah, it just goes through the water. Doesn't leave like a little splash like it does on the roads.
Maybe that's some high viscosity water.
So yeah, so if you want, let me buy some chainsaws and put them here on the stump.
Oh, there he is. He's loading in now.
So that way people have some chainsaws and, oh, actually, I don't know if I'll be able to afford any chainsaws.
You need to sell some logs.
Yes, we do.
There's logs on this here.
I mean, I
truck
have
right-
4 chainsaws at headquarters inside that
Uh-huh.
big shed there as well. There's like 4 of them sitting in there.
Well, here, you can go pick up PawPaw and you can ride me over there and give me one.
Yeah, actually, I'll just stop by and pick him up as well first. That way I can kind of, oh. So the ground actually does get like
Oh, yeah.
deeper trenches with the rain, huh?
Oh, nice. A snow runner quality there.
Right? We gotta clear this road for now. And then hopefully I'll get you some spray paint if you want, and you can go mark some trees if you wanna take head of the lead on that
Yeah,
road
the
building
road.
project and mark some trees, and Papa wants to cut some down or whatever he's comfortable doing, and we'll get that set up. I mean, we're gonna get the road and everything ready, but we'll have to see what happens. Hopefully we'll make enough money through the trees we cut down.
Yeah.
By the bridges. I don't know how much it costs. I haven't even looked at them yet. Yeah, the wheels cranked. Oh, also there is a tire wear mod. So when you look at a vehicle, it'll show like percentage of tire wears, and the tires will go bald apparently. So I thought that was really cool.
Okay.
Okay, we got to. Oh, I guess it's gonna save. I have PawPaw join the farm so I can give him rights as well. I wish you could just like send an invite to somebody.
Yeah. Okay, you don't own any production right now.
Nope, not yet. We're gonna. I said we pretty much like. I spent almost every last time I had to build the company.
Alright. Well, and like, there's a contract for moving somewhere.
Wood transport, yeah. Oh yeah, from up to the north down to the sawmill. What are the prices of wood doing now? Oh, we're at our highest, just about. Well, that's right. The wood prices suck because the lowest is 3,000 and the highest is like 317.
3,000. Yeah.
So, yeah, carpentry or sawmill, they're so close. I'd say whatever one's closest, you can drop them off in.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. But there is in-game chat too, right? With T. Yes. Okay. So if he needs to get a hold of us,
Can
or
you hear?
oh, yep.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm speaking over my phone, so.
No, that's all right.
Hey, that works.
That works. Like I said, I figured if you find a way at least to hear, that'd probably be easier for you and us as well. But no big deal either way.
Yeah.
All right. If you want to join the farm, just hit escape if you don't know and go down to the little barn with 3 people. You should be able to join that farm, and I can give you some permission so you can actually do something. Be able to get in vehicles.
Hit escape.
Yeah, escape, and then second from the bottom, it should be like a little barn with 3 people in it. Then there's Demco logging. Should be able to click it and maybe enter. I'm not sure. At the bottom, it should say join farm.
You have my permissions wrong. You need to set buy vehicles to yes. Buy this, all the buy ones, you need to set those to yes. You got them wrong.
For Cowboy? Oh, they're all set to yes. Must just be like a multiplayer thing.
Farm management. And then you got the 3 lines. Just click join farm.
Yep.
Yep.
Perfect. Now I can. There you go. Now you'll be able to use all their vehicles and stuff too. If you want, you want to hop in the truck here. Yeah, I think you should. I think it can hold 4 people.
Yeah.
And I'll show you around real quick and show you our plan for the night, hopefully.
It's E to get in the vehicle.
If it'll let you, I don't know. I've never tested with more than 2. Oh, it does. Sweet. Wasn't sure. So there's a truck over there too. So that can be a truck that you use, a company truck. I'll just do a quick little rundown. We got to go back to the headquarter building anyway. The chainsaws are there for you guys. It is really downpouring, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, I do have a realistic weather mod in. So, but I don't think it affects rain. I think it's heavy fog and then drought and blizzard. Like real bad blizzard. Oh, it's not turning. There we go. The tires are wore out already. Jeez, barely drove it. So this here is the little headquarters area. And where we're kind of storing some stuff right now, the area that we're at, we're going to be moving there and making a lumber yard there. There's some chainsaws if you want to grab one.
You didn't get out, huh?
Oh. Take extra one so I can put it on the stump. Yeah, you should just be able to press R on whatever one you like.
Turn lights off and on.
sweet.
Now, I figure out how to put it back in my deal here. It's not the same as when I used.
I think one, it'll like cycle through like your flashlight and your chainsaw.
Okay.
There you go. I know you normally play on console, right? And you just got it for PC, so probably got a lot of different more
Yeah.
new buttons.
I just did get this PC and stuff, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to use my controller on it too, so I'm not sure. I'm trying to get to see it.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Try to help the best we can. Whatever you need. Whoa.
You ever figure out your steering wheel yet?
Yeah, I actually just ordered it last night.
Oh, nice.
I'm just gonna wait. I have to wait probably 1 to 2 weeks. Oh wait, given
Well, you
couldn't pass up the deal. Like I could have got one that would have got here sooner, but it was the Mazda Racing R5. Normally it's like
Yeah.
$600. They had it on sale for like $410
Dang, nice.
for a direct drive wheel. I'm like, yep. Screw the new office chair. My new pillow switch has been working good enough, and I can't find a chair I like. The wife's been like, just buy this one, you know, whatever, like a nice steel case. It's like $9,000. Just get this one. I'm like, yeah, I know, but then I read and I watch, and you can't sit in it. They really test it, and then even then, you can't sit in it for 8 to 10 hours to really know. Like, yeah, it's comfortable now, but what's it like in 8 hours or 10, 12, 14 hours that I sit in a chair a day? So you can stay in the truck, but this here is the first one of our projects we just started last time. This is going to be where we're going to move our lumber yard to, where we'll store our own company, wood and wood chips and production. So we'll work on that. But I think tonight, one project I want to start was we're going to build a road and a couple bridges, because you just see how long that drive was to get from the headquarters to here.
Yeah.
That's the light straight ahead of us, so we can build a road and 2 bridges and be able to get there really quick and make life a little easier. So Kal's actually, I think, you're gonna do spray paint, right? And you'll mark the trees that we need.
Yeah, I'm just moving this over there.
Okay. Other than that, all the equipment's here. There's excavators. There's a front loader for loading wood. We do have auto loading trailers. I have no problem with anybody that wants to use them. That you're not having fun with the typical loading process, which is sometimes more headache than it is fun in this game, unfortunately. It's auto loader trailers, so you just hit a couple buttons and it'll just load it right up for you and unload it. So, yeah. And we still have some stuff at the shop, like the fuel truck and all the auto loader semis are still there. The fork truck, which we really don't need yet, that's just for hauling pallets around later once we start getting that. Currently, we're going to sell all our logs to whatever place is closest, either the carpentry or the sawmill. And the wood chips we are storing in our silo at the headquarters.
I want to try the chainsaw. I've never used that before.
Yeah, no problem at all. I will definitely help give you what little pointers I have on it. Yeah, it is downpouring. I've never seen it rain this hard.
Put this in view so that I can see my filter.
C. If you want third person, C.
See?
Yep.
Okay. That makes it a little easier to tell when I'm going and stuff when I am.
So let me, because we do have some mods, and if you haven't chainsawed before, it might be a little different. I don't. Oh, there it is.
Do you have the one that shows the measurements and stuff?
Yeah. So if you pull out your chainsaw, yep, there you go. So in the top left, it should say like indication mode is set to length. I think it should be the third line down.
Says C.
Yep. Does it say length before the C?
Yeah, it's an indication mod link. C.
Okay. All right, good. So that's the length. And if you want to hit Z and set it to 6 meters, like you cycle through, we're going to cut our logs at 6 meters. So,
Okay, so is speed 6 meters or
yep, desired length 6 meters. So when you cut down a tree, it falls depending on what way your chainsaw is. So, because you can hold your right mouse button to go left or right. So it'll kind of, you cut from right to left, it's going to fall to the left. If you cut left to right, it'll fall to the right. So if you can kind of place where you want the trees to fall.
okay, now to figure out to turn it on.
It should be
Oh,
on
yeah,
automatically.
um,
Oh,
yeah.
to use it will be your click. When you come up and look at the tree, you'll see like a little either green or orange
Yeah, I got a
line.
green
Okay, that
line right now.
yeah, that means it'll cut through the tree. So you can just hold down your left click and it'll cut it down for you.
If it goes orange, that just means you need to change your tilt the saw one way or another. With your right click, you swing your mouse left to right.
Mm-hmm. Ah, don't know what happened there.
If I bet you hit tab. Tab will cycle through vehicles.
Okay, let me try that again.
I used to play everything on
I'm-
console, and I went to PC, and I'd play like some of the same games, and it was like, holy cow, learning a whole brand new game.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which button to.
Oh, and I forget, you're using your
Here,
controller,
yeah.
you said, so I don't.
It's actually showing it now. The last time it didn't show it.
Okay. All right, so once the tree goes down, just straighten your saw up. And then you want to look like you kind of go with the log and you'll see orange.
Yeah, I'm showing a cut ring, but it's right at the very bottom of the thing. So my length must not be right for cutting.
Yeah, there should be a tell you what button is set to change the length.
Yeah, it should be Z. As long as you haven't changed bindings. Do you see a pink ring about right here?
No, I pink ring's right about where I'm at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see right? I don't know if you can see my saw or not.
No.
Right there's where the pink ring's at.
Okay. So yeah, so the fourth line down on the left, top left there, it said desired length. What's it say?
Don't have a fourth line. I got start cutting, then length 1.0 meters.
Yeah, that's the one you. There should be an option to change the length.
Yeah, it's Z. If you press Z, it should cycle, and you just press Z till you get to the 6.00M.
Can't tell exactly. Moving my deal down, but I can't tell the length.
Just for reference, once you get it, it should be.
There's right there.
Okay, it should be like right in front of me. But before you cut it down, you don't have to do it first. Sometimes it's easier. You kind of go with the log, and you want to get like an orange circle, like an orange, cut thing, and you just hold down your mouse button and crouch, and just kind of walk along the tree, and you'll get the branches. It'll cut the branches off. You don't have to do it first. Some people do, some don't. I find it easier personally. And then you just have to crouch, and you go kind of down along the log, and you'll see them just kind of disappear. It's a pain in the butt. They changed it this year from 22. 22, you can just walk on top of the tree and walk down and just clear them all. Now you actually got to get like really close to them.
Must not. I gotta figure out how to crouch in this thing.
Control if you're on keyboard.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know the controller bindings.
On keyboard, it's what?
Control.
Yep.
You gotta
Left.
hold it down then, or
Yeah, left control to be exact, because actually right one don't work. Yeah, they don't, that I've seen have a toggle crouch, which absolutely is terrible. I may have just missed it. I'm actually gonna look through the settings real quick to see if I missed it, because toggle crouch would be amazing. Nope, this
yeah, it's
crouch.
gonna be hard to control the controller.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a controller button, but I'm not sure what.
Oh, actually, you
it
know
is.
what? There's not. At least according to. Oh, it ain't showing any of controller buttons for me. Never mind. I thought it showed controller ones for me too, but it don't. Wonder if I turn my controller on and it connects, if it would then show me bindings. Okay, apparently Windows needs me to allow the controller to access windows that I've already done.
Permission granted.
Let's see.
Ah,
Does it show
there we
now?
go.
The Y button.
Yep.
Oh, that makes it kind of a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Toggle
Is it
crouch.
cutting?
Yep.
Good tell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it'll disappear, and I can move this guy out of the way too, because I don't want him to. I don't know if you can actually get stuck in this stuff or not. I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, it seems. I think as long as the vehicle has the power, you're fine.
And if it's easier too, once you get the orange and you start, you can kind of like face the log, crouch, and then just kind of strafe to the side. That sometimes is easier. Oh yeah, you're getting them.
sure. That should tell me if I missed any, right?
Yeah, if you look at the
Yeah, if you
log,
look at
it'll tell you on the bottom right, there's type, length, mass, volume, current, value, length, shape, and the number of branches, 4. So there's 4, but it might be like the ones faced under the ground might be hard to get. So worst case is we chop them into 6 meters and we go to move them. If we see it, we just knock it off real quick. It's not that,
There's
huge.
one. If I get that orange again.
Yeah, like, I mean, I guess I understand mouse and keyboard, not having a toggle crouch. I mean, you can see arguments, but a controller should definitely have it be toggle. You got to use 2 joysticks, plus hold the chainsaw button, plus try to hold a button to stay crouched.
yeah, and a lot of the controls are
Still
combo buttons.
43. Here's another one. Come on.
There's one there.
Yeah, you got it.
There we go. Like I said, they go underground, so you can't see them, which makes it a pain. So then, yeah, then it's just as long as you're like you,
And close. To the
as long as
deer.
you're green, yep, it'll snap to it, even if it doesn't look like it's cutting it on. If you see it snap, it snaps to it. So the lumberjack mod is actually a really, really good mod. Really makes it a little helpful and useful.
Yeah, I was watching your video, that one you were doing by yourself,
Oh, okay.
when I seen this, and I'm like, that makes it so much easier once you I'll get the hang of it here.
Yep. Well, thank you for the support. Modders really do amazing things for a lot of games.
Yeah. Okay, come on, where you at? Oh, right down to the very tip of the thing.
Yeah, sometimes it's down there, and sometimes it's, you know, the last cut you made makes it too short to have one.
Huh. I seen it, but I can't get it to pull in now.
It's not that big of a deal because these end pieces here we'll end up cutting down again anyway because we're gonna
mulch them.
mulch
Or
these
wood
ones
chip 'em.
because they're just not
Okay.
definitely not worth the price. In fact, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna increase the normal strength value to 1,000, so you can just pick up the logs for now. If you want to attempt to use the machines, you can. But if you look at the log, there should be a hand and whatever left click would be. I'm not sure what it is on controller. You can just click and hold, and you can carry the logs around. As long as they're under 1,000 kilograms or kilograms or whatever.
I'm not seeing no hand. I don't know. You have turned the deal on or something?
No, it should be on by default, because I'm pretty sure I thought when me and Kale were playing last weekend, just on our own little save, that his settings are what I used.
Yeah, that's it.
Maybe not. Oh, looks like you have one. You're carrying a log
Got
right
it.
now. Okay.
I got a B button. I finally got it to pick up a deal.
Okay. So what we did last episode, and it doesn't matter, whatever is more fun to you. Like, again, that is my number one rule: have fun. We were stacking them up nicely and then using the machine to pick them up and load them. You can load them onto the trailer like this, or we can go get that auto loader trailer, and I can show you how that works. It's pretty simple. And you just basically pull up, and you can hit a button on your numpad, and it will turn on the box. And you just, as long as the logs are in the boxes, you hit B, and it loads them on the trailer nice and neat for you. So whatever you want to enjoy, if you want to practice using either the front loader here, or we have a excavator down there with a claw, more than fun, more than happy to do whatever one. Just have fun. You have plenty of options. But we are gonna also, Kale's down there doing some stuff now, so we'll probably end up going down there and supporting him and loading up logs that way. So yeah, so the strength mods, I really enjoy it for when the clamps are kind of a pain in the butt, which is a lot of the time.
Okay, now. So which ones do you not want? You want to just use for chipping?
So what we did last time is when you look at the log, it says current value.
Yeah.
If it was under 800, we were chipping them. We were cutting them in half and running them through the wood chipper.
Okay.
Which is over here, and I will turn it on. Oh, and just so you both know, with these like tower lights that we have over here, to control them and like move them, you actually have to hook a truck up to them, and then you have your controls to turn them and stuff like that. Just so you know.
Okay.
If you end up needing to move them or you want to use them or anything like that.
I'm trying to figure out all my controls yet too.
Yeah, worst case,
Okay.
you always hit escape and go to the options, the very bottom box, and go to controls, and it should show you all your inputs.
Okay.
And I turn my controller on so I can try to help you look and see what's what too. Holy cow. This is one of them games, looking at the controls, that I actually feel console loses at, like a controller. That is insane.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, not many times is that the case. But holy cow, it's like hold LB and there's like 45,000 buttons plus LB, RB, and this. And let's see. So these ones are here. I'm going to cut these ones just in roughly in half.
This was only value was like 400 something there.
Yeah, we'll chip that up. Wood chip price is going to be at its highest. I think it was January.
Yeah.
Yeah, January. So around January month, we'll end up emptying our stores out and selling them then, because right now they're worth $510 for every 1,000 liters, and in January they'll be worth $1,600. So pretty big difference worth holding on to.
Yeah. So you want these moved over by the chipper then?
Yeah, if you want, you can take them and throw them right in the chipper. I have the chipper should be on already. And it should automatically aligns to the bin, so you can just shove it right in there. Keep your hands clear. We can't afford a lawsuit. We have $376.
Yeah, I know how that is.
Chances are, if you get hurt in the wood chipper, we're just going to push you in the wood chipper because it'll be cheaper in the long run.
Yeah. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
On Out of Ore,
Mm-hmm.
I heard somebody was saying something about that they you can have people help you and pay them now.
Oh, you can pay him?
I haven't seen that yet. I know that devs were talking about that today because I watched a good part of the stream, then I had to go mow the freaking lawn. I know they have plans for trying to do something with like different companies, and they're going to look at some different things like that, but I'm not sure about the paying somebody.
Yeah, well, that's when I heard you hire him in as I don't know if it's, I thought they said contractor or something like that.
Oh. Huh.
And then, then the person you hired him in to help you, then they send you a bill or something.
Huh. I wonder if that's something
Oh,
they're
that would be
working on.
I don't know either. I was just wondering if you had heard anything about it or not.
Nope. The only thing I've heard was today them just talking about like the different companies and trying to, make that kind of, I would hope more like, kind of like farming sim. There's a lot of stuff like I think they could take from farming sim that would work great in that game and other games,
Yeah.
plus the stuff they've done themselves. I mean, there's nothing wrong with taking a system from another game, and tweaking it to work for you. I mean, that's called inspiration. All right, and then for the stumps, we don't have to do them like every time we cut a tree right away. Like we can wait till we cut a bunch, but just so you know, you can either pull your chainsaw out and like just hold your mouse button on it, or we do have these machines right here that are stump grinders. So
If you have a bunch of stuff, then you use that to be easier.
yeah, the only nice thing about using the chainsaw is it leaves wood chips we can pick up, but it doesn't leave enough to make it worthwhile. So if you're just cutting down a couple of trees and just want to get the stumps gone, you got your chainsaw. If you want to use the machine, just use the machine, grab it and fire it up and lower it down, turn it on, and run them over. It devours them pretty quick.
Which one of them that you said it eats the ground up?
So yes, the one over here, let me make sure.
I'm in the tillage one.
Okay. Yeah, the one over here, if you look at the front of it, it'll say Prinoth M650, the gadget. The gadget will not tear up the ground. It just removes the stumps. It will leave 2 tracks if you turn on the create driver lane, but if not, it'll just destroy the stump, and that's it. And the other one will leave like these roads over here were all made with the tillage option on it, so it kind of leaves like a nice muddy dirt road.
Okay. Let's see if I set this chainsaw up. cut this stuff up here, baby.
I don't know. Looks like Gale hasn't been doing anything over here the whole time.
Look, you don't own that property over there, so I can't cut the trees down. So we had to remove the road.
What one don't we own?
Across the river.
We own all that land.
No, you see that part that's not blue in the farmland?
Oh, I see where your road is. Okay.
Yeah. We don't own that. So I couldn't cut
65,000.
any
I
trees.
can't afford it. So
Yeah,
looks like
maybe when we get more money, we can look at that. But for now, cut a path through here to look at possible other crossing areas.
perfect. Problem solver. You're on your way to be able to have permissions to manage contracts.
Yes.
I'll be right back. 1 second. Guys. All right, I'm back. Sorry.
All right. So since the bridge project is still looking for funds, where were you looking to start cutting trees down? Back here on the right?
Yeah, if we don't have any trees to cut down over here, then yeah, it's a beautiful road. Yeah, I mean, I guess we got what, 1 tree maybe. I mean, we can clear the sides of the roads a little bit too if we want.
All right.
And then we might be able to, as long as the bridge mod works. Again, I don't. Let me open it up and take a look and see. I can't afford it,
Yeah,
but
see
I can
if
at
you
least
can
look at
make
it.
one over there.
Let's see. Where would you be? Probably under tools? Nope, I was wrong. Farmhouses? Nope. Container constructibles. Nope. Silo extension, no. Silos, no. Sheds, no. Okay. Fences?
Right under bridges.
Not even an option. Okay. Well, now you've went downhill for your chances of promotion. Right there. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so the bridges are cost $100.
Oh, so you could afford one right now. Just
Yeah,
you could build 3 bridges.
actually. You know what? These ones. What did I just see? Man, those ones look kind of cool. Oh, okay. Well, it says $100, but it says I don't have
Maybe
enough
that's a
money.
foot or something.
Yeah, or it's not including the like elevation change, maybe. Oh, am I not going to be able to build across here? Let's turn. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, that'd be a fun bridge. Yeah, we're going to build that bridge. Yeah, 'cause that's going to be fun to drive across. Okay, so yeah, it just says not enough money, and I don't know if I'll be able to build across here or not because it says area restricted, but it's trying to build it underwater, so I don't know if that's why.
Oh yeah, that's
So,
you should keep it above ground. It's the best place for bridges, I feel.
probably. I felt like if we put the bridge underwater, it's kind of pointless to have a bridge.
Tunnels. Can we build tunnels? That'd be pretty cool.
Yep. Yeah, so we can cut down these trees along this road that you made too. Looks like you may have to cut a couple down to widen the road, so we can cut those ones down for sure. And then sell them logs. But the other spot that where all the vehicles are, the lights are facing, where PawPaw is the area we're gonna clear. I don't really have anything set up with size yet. I could do it, but I
Alright.
can't afford the cones right now because the company's broke.
That's fine. Can you afford spray paint? They're $100 a can, I think.
Here I have one spray paint on me. I don't know how much is left. I mean, we
Well,
got
if
money.
you
We got
pilot
PawPaw.
an
He's loading up money
area,
right now.
how is he loading those logs I have cut over there?
No, I think he's on the ones he cut down on our little learn the button escapade.
Okay. And there's another set of logs over here, Papa.
Okay, once I
If
get
you
this
come,
figured out.
yeah.
I will say the controller will probably be a lot easier to use the machines than keyboard and mouse. I put the truck right here on your left for you. Moved it over. As you'll see, the hooks will be stupid. They'll close on themselves and do stuff, but worst case, you get them in the truck and they're not perfect. You can always just grab them by hand and move them around if you need to.
Yeah, and I did bring out all their loader over here.
Did you? Okay. I'm gonna get my truck out of here. Oh wow, the ground like deformation that it does is really cool. That's a good add-on. I'm happy they added that to the game finally.
Yeah.
All right, and I am going to take one of these flatbeds back to the headquarters. I don't think we need both over here right now. I'm gonna work on trying to get this road cleared up so we can get through easy.
Camera. Get down out of the tree.
I haven't even tested this little turnaround I made. Looks like I may have to cut down the trees in the middle of it for this long trailers.
Oh, yeah.
You said you had more trees. Where at?
Up the road to the left.
Where you was at?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, let's see.
And we are set to, as you can see, 10 times speed. And just so you guys know, if you care, 7 days per month. And there is going to be snow that we may have to plow and clear, possibly to get places if we need to.
All right.
Hopefully we can afford a plow by time winter comes. And the blizzards that come from this realistic weather mod looks like they could be pretty freaking sweet.
Here, let me.
I honestly don't know if I can even get this low boy into the fence. That gate is so small. There's no like really wide gates that I've seen.
Here, let me back this up.
You gotta figure out what turns the headlight. I gotta have to go back a minute.
On keyboard, it's F.
Okay. I can find a place to look here.
Yeah. All right, come on forward a little.
I'm trying to get it. Remember which one brings me down there. You know.
Yeah, that thing has some weird controls. Right there. Drop her down.
I'm missing the freaking.
Oh,
Come on, baby.
close the claw.
I remember both left and right bumpers.
Yeah. There you go. You got it. Oh, you let go.
Stupid,
Ah.
stupid things. Let's see. I have another recommendation or request. Can we get a search button in the controls?
Yeah. Yes, that
Even though I
would
don't,
be nice.
half the stuff ain't named what you think it would be anyway. So
True.
trying to find. Did you find the headlight button yet or no?
Not on the controller yet, but on the.
Okay.
I just use the S to turn the light on.
I was trying to look for you while you were driving, but okay, toggle light. Hold down RB plus B. Just so you know.
Plus B.
Yep.
Okay.
And most vehicles have 2 or 3 different light settings if you weren't aware. So you can get like lows, highs, and like highs and rear light sometimes. Oh yeah, that low boy fits through there. It's not a problem. Oh, we got some heavy fog going on here. Fog actually looks really cool too. All right, low boy is over here.
Ah. Come on, baby. Come on.
You
Yes.
can do it.
That's the next. Yeah, we own the property the river's on, so it might just be because
We're
it's
all these
underwater.
here worth $600. I didn't look at him. Cowboy.
Hmm.
Were all these worth $600 or?
Yeah.
If you loaded them
Is
up
that
in the
what?
truck already, it's not that big of a deal. We can just sell them as the logs. It's not like a make or
Yeah, I
break
didn't
thing.
check them. It should be fine though. Should be alright. Let's see. It's just a couple we cleared off. I was just testing something out, see if it was work.
Oh, and just so you both know, the big crane, if you guys happen to use it over at the headquarters, on the pillars, there's light towers there. You manually turn them on and off if you need them.
Okay.
I did it by accident, but it ends up working up good because we don't really need all the lights on if no one's there anyway. Can't afford the electricity right now. Thinking about turning off the street lights on our road that leads to our place just to help save.
Yeah, BG&E's gonna be all over that.
And this says, on this log I got birch, length 6 meters, damage 423, tear weight 457. Perfect. You want to put it on the truck?
Yeah, you can. If you're already over there, it's far from the chipper. You can just throw it up there, and that's not a big deal.
Yeah, it'll be
We did
alright.
see that last time too. For Mr. Brobles, he looked at a log, and one of the things said tire wear instead of the value. I think it was. It didn't say value. It said tire wear on his from the tire wear mod. It was kind of funny.
Oh, maybe that's how much it'll wear out your tires. Who knows?
I just swam across this lake because our road's not done yet.
We're working on it.
Our project managers let me down already, or potential. Let me rephrase that.
We're cutting logs to make money for spray paint cans right now.
Well, you're either going to move up to farm manager, or I'm going to buy an outhouse, and you're going to be outhouse manager. So we'll see what happens here.
Somebody's got to take care of it.
And this one makes me mad because
Yeah,
all of
this
them
is my.
had green tracks, and they've all turned blue.
Wrong button. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Yep.
And I don't. This thing don't show a hitch, but do these little gators actually have like an invisible hitch?
It'd be nice if they did.
I know what on 22 they had one John Deere that you can put hitch on, but I don't know if it is.
There is a hitch under there. It's way underneath and it's black. So Will hook up to the. Oh, okay, cool. It does hook up to the tower, so that'll make. Okay. Whoa. Why are we driving forward automatically?
You better lubricate your throttle cable.
What is going on here? It is. It's just driving forward by itself.
You gotta take care of that throttle cable sticking, man.
No. I'll tell you what it is, because I broke down and bought a steering wheel after, I don't know, 30 years of wanting one. So now my keyboard's gonna burn out. Something stupid like that. It's not even switches; they're optical. So I'm just breaking a freaking beam of light. But I'm not. That's weird. I'm not walking forward by itself, so it's something with this.
You need a new flashlight bulb for your keyboard. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah, pretty much. A flashlight bulb burned out on my keyboard. Okay, yeah, so it's just this thing that is. No, that is how my luck goes. I'm sure this is really good for the belt. Me trying to reverse and brake. See if it does it for you when you get a second. So drive forward and then like backwards, and then see if it just drives forward by itself.
Ah! Seems you're working just dandy.
Yeah, I just hop in. I'm not pressing any buttons.
There you go. You
know
got
what?
your cruise control set.
Nope, I know what it is. I have my controller on so I can help look for key bindings to help them out, find them and stuff. And I had it in my little desk drawer next to me, turned on, and I'm betting it was hitting the throttle. Yep, I'm fixed.
Oh, yeah.
We're good.
You gotta take your foot off the throttle, man.
Yeah, true. True. Well, good. So these have hitches, so these are a good way to move these portable towers, or
yeah,
or the wood chipper, or just be able to adjust them if
I think
needed.
you can drive the wood chipper, or is it just jumping in it to turn it on?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried driving. I know you get in it to turn it on and stuff. All right.
Oh. Hey, you want to try this out?
That's a fun machine.
I like that green one, or the one that cuts 120.
Oh.
What's the range on this one?
77?
Oh, okay.
I haven't found a tree yet that I can't cut down with it. I haven't tried sequoia. I mean, out of all these pines,
Where's the sequoias? Where the sequoias at? We need a sequoia.
The other one don't have a tiltable arm and stuff, right?
Yeah, that does. It has. You can actually tilt it to point the tree which way you want to fall. It to tilt,
nice.
fall down and stuff.
Well, let me go buy you one. Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah, I'm sure we got some meat we can sell around here.
Surprise, surprise. Kale joins the game and I'm broke all of a sudden.
You were broke when I got here. What are you talking about?
No, as soon as you loaded in, money just disappeared. Said Kale fee and disappeared.
You might as well buy that 200 dump truck. Heck, you got enough for that 300.
Can barely afford the freaking spray paint. We can't.
You don't need spray paint.
Did either one of you guys play 22?
Yeah, I played.
Yeah, I have that.
I think I put 100 hours into it.
I had the DLC for the logging.
Yeah, I actually like the logging in 2022.
Logging's my favorite part of the game. I don't mind the farming in the field, and the animal stuff seems really cool. but I feel like I enjoy that more if in a group. But, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. The logging's my favorite, and I was excited because the Out of Ore podcast today thing. I was watching that, and I forgot about that's what these guys did. These guys made logging mods for Farming Sim before they started Out of Ore. They were huge modders and made really good mods. So someone asked
Oh
something
yeah.
about, like, you know, is there going to be any lumber equipment? And they like basically like, yeah, that's what we can do 100% good. So excited for that too.
Oh nice.
All right. You said no, there it is. So you brought over a truck. Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's an auto loader.
I was just gonna go get one just so we had if we needed. But like I said, bless you, honey. Sounds like he's doing all right with the claw and possibly enjoying it. So I'm all for using
Yeah.
that.
And if you want, you can try this out too.
I won't try it out tonight because I'm trying to get these controls for my stuff figured out.
All right.
Start small and work
Otherwise,
up.
I would.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere.
I wonder if I should message Mr. Brobles. I don't know. I know he said he wanted to play tonight, and he may got plans, which is fine, but I don't want him to miss out because he's not online. So maybe he gets messages, like sent to his phone. If he has that turned on, so he has the option. I don't want him to miss out on it.
Yeah.
Let's
Tries
set-
with Feds on there.
I know. I was kind of surprised too. Let's see here.
And let's see, I'll pull over here and drop that light one off. I think it just deleted it. Okay.
Work on moving all this grass and stuff from in here. There we go. Guess I should turn that on. Actually, you know, I could use this. I could outline the whole area that I think we might need for production. And then all the trees inside could be cut down for now. Probably be easier than the spray paint anyway. I really don't know how big we need, so I'm just going to guess, and if we need more, we'll just do more. But yeah, I don't think you were in yet, PawPaw, but just some of like the plans I had for the map is obviously this is going to be a production area and our company lumber yard. So we'll build a bunch of different production, like a kind of little production town here. And then as we go along, we might build like a little subdivision, you know, it's lumber, but you know, we're also going to be construction workers and all that. And whatever else somebody can think of that we might want to add. Like I said, there are farm fields. So if you want to play, but you're like, I don't want to do lumber tonight, we have farm fields, and I will add money to the game to get farm equipment for that if someone wants to do that or come in and play and do farming or animals or something like that. Oh man, looks like we got some more rain coming up in the future.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I own all the property all the way over to the next road. I don't think we do yet. Oh no, that's right. There is no more road. What we own out of it.
Yeah. Still got a good bit.
Oh, we'll have to find and build up a place to plant trees, so we can obviously keep our business running once we move all the
Clear
trees.
the homeland.
But we'll be able to use like the tree planter and like, you know, plant decorative trees like in a little town or something. We build them, stuff like that. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think for now that will be. And like I said, anything else anybody else can come up with or ideas they like, oh, I think we should do this. Be like, all right, cool, let's do it. Then I got to get the or community map going too. Kind of cycle between them is kind of the plan.
How much more you got to do on that?
Pretty much, I just think I just got to go. I got to add money to the save file because I'm using the same save file from my solo season 2.
Yeah.
So I just got to go and add money and then, you know, buy some equipment that we all have to use. We're still going to start out small and grow, but
Yeah, when I switched over onto this computer, I lost everything that I had before.
do you still
Oh,
have
you-
the other computer?
I got my laptop when I had.
Do you still have that or no?
Yeah, I still have it.
Oh, well, you should be able to go in and I can get you it's like the app data folder and pull your save files. I could do a flash drive or something if you got one and move them to the save folder of your computer there. And you'll be able to get all your games back, your saves and stuff.
Well, that's one I don't. That was with that. You go into that with like the percent sign local app or something like that.
Yeah, percent local, app data percent. Yep.
I couldn't find any of that.
If you go into see users, I think it's under users. If you click your computer, the first folder, and it should be in that folder somewhere.
Yeah, the
If I remember
app
it.
data local, out of or saved, and then save games.
Like mine didn't have. I looked in my save files. There was nothing in them.
Weird.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And if you load up the game on your laptop, can you load your saves?
I don't know if I can. Can't even do that. I ain't checked it yet.
Okay. Yeah, if you can't do it there, then that don't make sense why it did it, but at least it understands why there's nothing there. But if you can load them, unless I don't know where else it would have put the save files.
I didn't understand that either because I'm like, all of my out of order, even the new ones I put on this one here, is not showing the save in my file.
Oh,
That's
okay.
yeah, that's weird. Each file should have its own, or each save should have its own folder in there.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's what I was thinking of. So I'm starting out from scratch again.
The other thing you could do in case it saves somewhere else is go in and start a new save and name it something like crazy, you know, like XYXYZ or, you know, something stupid, and then search your whole computer, like when you open the file explorer and search for that file name, And it may take a while, but at least then it would pop up and show you where it's at.
Yeah.
Because it's got to be somewhere on your computer. It should be in that folder, obviously, but if it's not there, it's got to be somewhere.
Yeah, I looked. I was like, where in the world? Because I figured it'd been in the game save file too.
Yep. Yeah, maybe just,
Yeah.
like I said, open up your whatever drive or my computer and search your whole computer for the save name, and it should pop up like the folder and show you the path that it's at. Should be in the keyword. It also should have your save files in there, but and also this whole area, I just outlined the area that we're going to clear, at least the starting area. I plan on running this machine through the whole thing, so if ever someone's bored and they just want to rip up ground, I can just go to town. Just had a scare. I thought I wasn't freaking recording for some reason.
Ain't good.
No, I was thinking for my stream deck, I was thinking the whole button lit up red when I was recording, but it's not. Just the YouTube icon lights up red. I was like, uh-oh. Like, I know it was earlier.
Trying to separate these smaller ones with the bigger ones.
Oh, and actually, since you guys are over there, let me try to help you with that too. Let me grab the boat trailer here. Yeah, so the plan was with those stupid roll-offs that don't let you load, was just dump them on the ground somewhere. Use the front loader to load them into a dump truck or something.
Yeah.
And then store them. The system's expensive too. The containers ain't terrible, but the freaking trailer is expensive. Okay, extend arm. Oh, and if you're going to move these trailers, to unhook the trailer from the hook, you just have to, use your G and get to the right control group. One will unhook the trailer and one will unhook the actual thing.
All right.
There's wood chips in here. Let's just dump these on the ground here. Yeah, we thought that was weird. It was right at the end of recording that we made on Thursday, and he's like, I just dumped it on the ground. I'm like, no, that don't make no sense. All right, drop off container. So I'm going to drop this container off here. You can cut up the stuff you want to plan on chipping and just throw it in the container if you want. And then we can haul the container over later to the wood chipper.
All right.
That was my whole point of these systems. I thought it was cool. Just drop them off and.
Yeah, filled up with all these tiny pieces.
Yeah, and then just take them to the wood chipper and unload them there and whatnot. And then if we had another container, just switch them out.
Oh, too bad you can't like open the back door on it.
That would be nice. Actually, you know what? I think to help out in a quicker long run, I think I'll grab the brush cutter. Try to get all the big bushes and stuff cut down first. This can be done later. Rather get them bushes cleared off the ground. A little easier to see and do stuff.
Alright.
That wood chips there. This thing will destroy wood chips if you have it laying on the ground.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Because that is wood chips. Does this make wood chips when it cuts down a tree? It looks like it might make a little bit.
I feel like the chainsaw is the only thing that's making wood chips.
Possible.
The default brush cutter, maybe that one does? I don't know. Oh, here's the rain again. The only bad thing about the brush cutters that I've seen, and they've all done it that I've found so far, is they plant like grass where there's not grass in some spots.
What?
Yeah, like
Really?
yeah, not in every spot, but a lot of the spots, you'll drive over it and then grass blades appear.
Maybe it's the...
The mulcher, I guess it's considered.
Did it have something to do with the terraforming?
What was that?
Could it have something to do with the terraforming?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not really.
Hmm.
Definitely, like I said, a little weird, but not that big of a deal because I'm gonna end up, you know, turning it all to dirt anyway or mud.
Yeah.
Yeah, like see in front of me, that like brown stuff. There's no real grass blades at all, right? Well, watch, because there's about to be. No, there's grass.
I don't know.
It might be just, you know, because like the ground is painted, but like it blends the paint a lot of like really good, I guess. So maybe like it's wood forced floor, but there is also some stuff, and it's just restoring it, like you said, kind of terraforming, painting the restore.
Yeah.
I just thought this was a cool machine I found that would cut down the bushes. So yeah, it's kind of a cool little machine. Man, we should have a rainbow somewhere. It's pretty bright out with this rain.
Yeah.
If they're in the game, I don't know. If rainbows are in the game or not.
Kind of standard. We want realistic weather.
Let's see. Can I get over this stump? Is it going to bounce over it for me? Nope. Just kick it to the side. That's fine. I don't know if I can fit through here. Barely. Wanted to turn the tire wear on high just so we could start getting some bald tires and seeing it. And apparently it affects the traction, but I don't want to have to repair or pay and fix the tires.
Yeah.
Replace them right now.
Maybe when you get a little more money.
Yeah. Oh. Come on. Oh yeah, and guess what, Cal?
What?
9 more days.
9 more days we'll be building the roads. Yeah, I can't wait for that to come out.
I know. I can't wait to play Roadcraft with you 1 day a week.
2 days.
2 days. What 2 days?
Saturday and Sunday.
Sunday's kind of a hit or miss.
I mean, it depends on what time, what I gotta do and whatnot.
No excuses. Ow, ow, you
Nah. Timber. I called it out. You can't say anything. It was called.
You're lucky there's not enough people in here to have a safety manager on site, because if we have enough people, at some point there will be. Someone will have a safety manager title as well, and they're gonna dock pay and stuff for safety violations.
I think that there's a game out now called OSHA Violation Simulator now.
Seeing that, who was it? Was it Mr. Brobles that posted that? And
Yeah.
is that? I didn't even look. I was gonna look. I forgot. Is that just PS5 or whatever, or is it on PC?
I'm not sure.
I couldn't find my cards. I think they're in my old wallet. He posted that. I was gonna post my OSHA cards that I have for being whatever, my 10 and 30 hour OSHA
Yeah.
stuff.
I think I got
Yeah.
like company I'm working for right now. They are switching over to doing underground utilities instead of pavers, and I was talking to, we had like a quarterly safety meeting with all the superintendents and the foremen, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, I understand y'all just want to make money and everything, and you want us to train all these people, but they should at least know the basic safety when it comes to excavations.
Yeah, you would think. I would personally think, even if you don't drive them, you should know the safety of them.
Well, I mean, like, there's certain things about excavations you need to know, I mean, and they're just, I just think
Like you can, number 1 or 2 rule, you can't use the bucket to store ice and beer in unless work is over.
Oh no, you can anytime. I mean, you just gotta worry about crushing your drinks,
Because didn't say it, but you've clearly made it open. You actually operate heavy machinery for a living, right? So
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Yep. I actually got a new loader, what, 3 weeks ago?
Is it huge? Does it hold like 80 square
80 what?
meters or whatever?
Square meters.
I don't remember what out of ore was before we could now get freedom units.
It's got a 3.61 yard bucket on it.
3 yards. That's tiny. That's not even a first down. You don't even have a first down loader.
That's plenty of downs, right?
No, 10 yards for a first down, and you have under 4 yards.
I mean, if you get into 10 yards, you're not working in the road anymore.
Yeah. If I did it, I'd drive a 50-yarder.
Yeah, it's possible.
So you're telling me you do it all day for a living, then you come home and still play like out of oil and this and other heavy equipment, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, I like my job.
Actually play games that involve me doing more stuff that I don't do at home as much. You know, like laundry simulator or power washing simulator. Like I don't like doing that shit at home, but I'll do it on a computer all day
Cleaning
long.
up messes that cats make.
Yeah. You just got yourself a little pile of logs over there.
Yeah, probably decent amount, maybe $100-something thousand worth every year.
We're up to 4.5 cans of spray paint right now, thanks to the solar panels on our one shed. I'm assuming that's where we're getting money from. I don't.
You buy a couple more sheds, just think of that income.
Yeah. Nah, I see a good amount of income sitting right there. I said logs are at their highest price, you know, so $20 higher than their normal lowest price, but
Yeah, still selling them to get that little money on the books.
plus I want to make all this mud out here so when we're driving around and stuff, like we're like leaving big muddy tracks.
Yeah, you can always, once we've made enough money, you could start graveling in the road.
Yes, I do have the Fill Any mod, and I messed with it last episode, and construction gravel does not do a good job. Like I have my solo save, like I just play for fun by myself, and I was using I don't remember what I was using, but it flattened down pretty good. I mean, it still left tire tracks. I actually got a hold of the mod or the modder for it that makes it and asked him, is there a way to flatten it, you know, really good? And he kind of said sand works the best. And then he asked, you know, what I was using, and I told him a few things I've tried. Ultimately, and I'm not a modder, but I want a vehicle that basically paints, like when you go to the paint tool.
Yeah, like a paver kind of, or a box.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I did in that I guess today I asked about the asphalt, if they were done with it or if there's reworks or something, like, you know, where they can make it thicker and like it can only be destroyed by a certain machine. They said yes, they are still going to be reworking asphalt and making it, you know, indestructible and stuff like that. So I was like, ah, cool.
Oh, nice.
So it's good to know. I figured they would, but you never know. And they are in no rush for Unreal 5. Someone asked if it'd be done by the end of the year. They said maybe, but right now there's no need to rush for it. They're basically, sounds like the hardest thing is some of the systems that they use in Unreal are, you know, like private or, you know, not updated yet. So they can only go so far anyway because those systems aren't set up for Unreal 5 yet.
Yeah.
Which is funny because they've started already talking about Unreal 6. I think you not or just Vic has been talking about Unreal 6, by the way. I think before you worry about Unreal 6, let's get some of the common crashes that occur with just Unreal games under control.
Yeah, it would be nice. Alright, almost got a full...
You're auto-loading, aren't you? I knew it.
No, I put all those on my hand, thank you. Didn't you see me doing it?
No.
Look, my partner over here, he will testify. He saw me put all those on there by hand. Right?
Right.
See?
Yeah. Sounds totally trustworthy.
You burn a different truck in?
Yeah, just to get the bulk of that moved. And once that's full, it looks like that one will take maybe 3 more logs on it.
I see about 4.
You think 4? Well, we can pile it up a little higher, probably.
Now that I'm actually here looking, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to make this go out a little longer at some point. Yeah, the one map I have a big area that I went to start planting trees, and it said I have to remove some more trees first, so I can't even plant trees. But that's one of the FDR
yeah.
maps, so there's a billion trees on them. This map ain't too bad. The rivers are, like that little river by us is a little weird. It's a little deep and stuff, but not a terrible map at all.
Nah.
I mean, that's the problem with like the in-game mods. You know, like the mod hub, the one got to be approved, and 2, I think they have to. I'm guessing they follow more limitations.
I don't think all of them are cut yet,
Oh, they're not cut? Oh.
not all of them. Let's see, let me...
And if you can control them or get them in the wood chipper without cutting them, if it's easier, that's fine. You don't have to cut them in half. It's just if it's easier, you know, to control, it's whatever works best for you as well. So
Yeah, I mean, we could bring the... Let's see, you do have a dump truck over here. Okay. Oh, those are... What the heck are these random sticks laying everywhere?
I don't know. But it's your fault.
Probably.
All right. Not all the bushes, but it's a good chunk of them down. It looks like some of the spots just hard to get into.
Do you have a skidder?
Like a little skid steer or whatever.
No, skidder. A log skidder.
No, nope.
Oh.
We do have a yarder. It's just back at the shop still. It was one of those things I got it. I was like, I don't really know if we're gonna need it or not, but
If are there any like hilly areas in here? That's where I feel like they best work.
I don't really know if there's any like big hills or not. I got it mainly to like, you know, like we wanted to run across the whole cut and you're able to just bring trees to the front if somebody wanted to do it up there or whatever. Just for options.
Yeah.
Wanted anybody that came in to have a chance to use the equipment they like, or you know, the logs the way they kind of wanted to. That's why I kept the auto strength in and brought the auto loaders, and you don't have to use the auto loader if you don't want to. You can load it up manually still, or you can use it.
I'm hitting a freaking.
Yep. Calculated. But originally, I just thought about starting with basically chainsaws and a couple trucks. I was like, yeah, I'm going to put a bunch of equipment in here so people can enjoy it. If they want to use a chainsaw, use a chainsaw. If you don't have to.
I mean, you can get a good bit done with a chainsaw. I mean, it's sometimes they're like finicky, like they won't light up the lines and whatnot. That's the only problem I've seen with them.
Yeah. All right. It's majority of bushes. Cut down. Yeah, like I said, if we get to a point where we get a couple people in there, we'll give somebody like they'll still be working, but they'll also be like the site safety manager. So like right now they come up to you and be like, why are your beacons not on? You know, you need to have them on, kind of thing. Yell at you for it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here.
Beacons.
Well, I have freaking fuel usage to high, but I don't feel like it's going down very quick, which I'm fine with at the moment.
Yeah, I haven't used hardly any.
Oh shit, we're almost to 5 cans of spray paint.
Nice.
So the spray paint in this game uses up, huh?
Yep. Yeah, you can mark. I don't know how many trees it is, but you put little X's on the trees, and I think there's some mods for unlimited spray paint.
I know the one on 22, it was unlimited.
Yeah, I'd be okay with them adding an option, like when you buy it, like an unlimited option, or you know, like a normal option, just to.
Well, for the price they have it at now, I feel like it should be like
Yeah, $100 for a can of spray
Well,
paint is kind of
cases.
insane.
like 2 or 3 cases worth of spray paint.
$100 for one can of spray paint. Inflation.
Yep, inflation.
What they used to call that?
Shrinkflation.
Bidenomics.
Yeah, Bidenomics. No, that was the.
Now it's just the tariffs. Damn tariffs on spray paint.
Tarifflation.
Tarifflation.
He's still waiting on that phone call from Zingping or Zuping or whatever his name is.
Zping? ZP Pooping? I don't know. I try not to even pay attention to that crap. It's a good way to freaking hate life. Especially since you can't change it. Like, ain't nothing we're going to do, so.
Yeah.
Too many people get worked up about it, and unfortunately it sucks, and ain't nothing we're going to do to change it. Let you run for president, Cal. I'd think about looking at your name on the ballot.
Heck yeah.
The only problem, probably the only reason I wouldn't vote for you is because you'd only be a president, you know, every Saturday.
Sometimes on Sunday.
Sometimes on Sunday. See pictures of and President Calstratos today at the
Vacation, no, I'll be down.
the esports finale. He's third place.
Be like Shane McGillis when he found have you seen that thing where he found the Trump shoes when he was playing basketball?
No.
He's like, that basket absolutely winning. 100%. Oh, you crushed the skid loader.
All right, time to test your skills. Heavy machine operator, pick this thing up and delimit. Can you pick up trees with that when they're down? I don't even know.
I'm not sure about this one. The let me see, what is it? The impacts you can.
Yeah, and PawPaw, if you want to take a break or you don't want to do that anymore and you want to run another piece of machine or do something else, just dig in, man.
Yeah, if you want to run this, it's pretty easy too.
If you want to clean the ground off, whatever. If you're not, you're done, we're bored with that. If you're good and content, then that's fine too.
Have to play this on my own personal one. But I get used to the controls.
Yeah, definitely nothing wrong with just taking it slow one at a time. Had to cut this tree down. Kale's taking so long. I was trying to help him out. Oh, just marked a stump apparently. Didn't want to, but I did.
He's wasting the $100 spray paint.
I don't know if it actually marked it or not. But... oh, look at that. We're above 500 bucks.
Nice.
I'm gonna be so disappointed if we can't build a bridge across there. Like, I don't know why it wouldn't be authorized. We own the land. I can do what I want.
Maybe you can only build bridges 50 feet outside of water. You can't be like... you gotta be 50 feet away from water to build a bridge.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna find out, because once we sell these logs here, we're gonna have enough money to get that going. And then we'll build up a little bit of money, then we'll just start storing the logs again for now, and then if we need money, and always dip into our log storage over there. I didn't think that was going to work, but I figured I'd try just for fun. Trying to flip the vehicle over. Discord's been popping off lately. 14 people online. Let's go. I didn't get to see, Kale. Were you, did you hand load that trailer?
Just finished unloading it right now, by hand.
I was watching the whole time and I watched you auto load it, you liar.
I'm hitting I'm using my hand to hit the B button, okay?
You're a B button.
Somebody's gotta be a button.
I don't even know what that means.
Mercy the precious food.
Yeah, and how come we haven't played any Dead Zone Road? It's been out for like 3 weeks and you ain't played any yet.
I played it.
Not with me.
No, I don't know. I didn't know.
Ooh. Try that again. There we go. Perfect. All right. Game saving in case you get a little lag spike or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
Oh, look at that. We have, at the moment, the weather ain't reporting any rain for the rest of September and the 1st of October.
Nice. Time to plant some cotton.
No rain. All right, I'm going to delete this stupid log, unfortunately, because it won't fit in that wood chipper. It's just annoying. There. All right. There. Let me cut this stupid bush down here. Yep, there we go. I've lost the skid steer. There it is. Just cutting down the tree trunks with the chainsaw just to get the extra wood chips.
I'll tell you where you scooped them up with a skid steer.
Yeah.
Will that reach to dump in the dump truck? Or are you
don't-
dumping it in one of those roll-off beds?
Just dumping it in the little roll off. We have a big front loader
Oh, okay.
as well, so this was just, I got this just to run around if there was tight areas and kind of easy just to do a little bit here and there if wanted.
Yeah.
And plus, who doesn't like a skid steer?
Yeah. Does it have tracks or tires? Oh, it's a
The track steer.
CTL, compact track loader.
Oh, talking with your fancy heavy operator language.
Somebody's gotta talk like that.
True.
Do you dump logs in the water here to sell also?
I don't know. That's the first time we've sold any logs. It's actually the first time we've sold anything except for like $50 worth of wood chips. Whatever it was when we were testing at the end of last session when it wouldn't sell out of the other trailer.
Alright, looks like there's a bunch of logs floating in the water here, so I imagine that's where you do it.
Yeah, it's probably the default one from River Valley or whatever it's called. All right.
Let's see, shift out the unload point into the water.
why ain't it picking up these wood chips? Fuck, it wasn't on the ground all the way.
Oh, you're using that Bluetooth bucket?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Where's this still point at? For the, button you hit this
Off the engine. Forgot to turn off the engine on this too.
Sub point. Where is it? Come on. That's where you buy the springs.
I think I'll break up this recording right here. I think that'll work good.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, let's see what the big paycheck coming in.
So if you're interested and want to join the Discord. Details are there. They'll be in the description to get in.
$832.
If you like the video, like it. If you want to leave a comment below, let me know anything that any tips or any ideas for the map would be great. And hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much. See you next video.